If this whole dream of yours doesn't work out.
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
You guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning back in to episode 5 of Access Unfiltered. I, for those of you who don't know, am a full-time singer-songwriter and saxophone player based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am chronicling my first time touring as a musician in Europe. And if you recall, in the last few episodes, I did not have any of my luggage. My luggage got lost on day 1, but I also finally got my luggage. I've been touring Europe for the last 7 days without any of my personal luggage. I had to buy stuff. I had to borrow stuff. Didn't steal. It didn't get that bad. Didn't have to steal anything. But, man, this has been quite the adventure. And on top of finally receiving my luggage, we were at the start of 2 days off in a row in Krakow, Poland. And I gotta tell you, most of the time when you're on tour, it is rare that you have more than 1 day off in a row. So to have 2 days off in a row in a new country and a new city, that was manna from heaven. So on my first full day off in Krakow, Poland, I decided to go on a solo adventure, which led me to the Be Happy Museum, which turns out is a selfie museum, which I love. And a fun tip for everybody here watching, if you have an extra phone just lying around the house, travel with it and bring a tripod. And so that's exactly what I did, and I was able to set up and get some fun content and photos and pictures and just really just hang out. And I had a blast. I got myself a really delicious strawberry matcha. In Krakow, most places have some form of matcha, so this will be the first of many matchas that I have in the next few days. The other thing I was not anticipating was the amount of people that would stare at me as I was simply living my life. But once I looked up the statistics of Black people who live in Poland, it made a lot more sense. What was interesting was the difference in the types of stares I got. When I was in Turkey, the stares were definitely more of curiosity and admiration. People actually came up and spoke and said hi. A couple people took pictures with me, not of me, but with me. That's the difference. And whereas in Poland, it was definitely more of a, we've never seen you before and we're suspicious of you. I never felt unsafe, but it definitely was just, it just felt a little bit weird, especially when you're walking around by yourself. All that being said, it did not stop me from enjoying this delicious ramen. Spoiler alert, I went back there twice. I went on our first off day and our second off day because it was that damn good. So after I had my ramen and my matcha, which was my second matcha of the day, by the way, I definitely needed to walk off all of that food. It was so delicious, but it was time to walk it off because I was starting to feel a little bloated, as you could probably see.
Just bob your hell me and holding open such a global in your belly, so get messy loud and say y'all don't pass no more in another half to itself.
So after all that walking around and seeing the culture and all the things, I worked up a thirst and found myself at the vodka bar, and they are famous for having a wide selection of artisan vodkas that they serve as vodka flights. And I was by myself, so I had to have a whole vodka flight by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lost. But I think my Uber is gonna pick me up here, so we'll find out. In theory, she will pick me up from here. Holy shit, I'm ripped.
All that boxing.
Yeah, all that boxing, all that carrying, all my heavy ass luggage.
No, that part.
Shit.
So just talk about the things.
Yeah, I agree. That might be better. Hey everybody. Yeah, that's way better. Even more. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Hi, welcome in. Listen, I promised I've been getting actual Polish food, but when I get to my hotel at night, I have been wanting to just like get cheap fast food. So here I am trying it out. This is just water. It's cold. Love it. Okay. So I ordered French fries, a cheeseburger. Hey, thanks for the follow. I ordered a cheeseburger, French fries, and chicken nuggets. All right, let's see. Okay, these look incredible. I'm in Krakow, and these look amazing. Okay, these chicken nuggets taste like my childhood. These are very good. Oh crap. French fries. French fries are solid too. Keeping in mind, I ordered Uber Eats. Let's see if I can tilt this so you can see everything. Okay. But so far, I give the chicken nuggets a 9.5 out of 10, only because, like I said, they weren't piping hot, but that's probably not McDonald's fault. They're very good. The French fries, also very good. I would give the French fries 8.75 out of 10. Again, deducting some points for heat, but also understanding maybe if I would have ordered at the restaurant, they would be better. Okay. Cheeseburger. Moment of truth. The actual burger patty is pretty good, but the bun itself is pretty dry. Which honestly, lately that's how McDonald's has been back home too. Hey everybody, I'm checking in from Poland right now. The time is 12:29 on September 23rd, and my tour roommate is not back to the room yet. Hi everyone, it's me. I'm here. Haven't gotten a chance to really check in with you guys as of late, but I am still in Poland. I'm in Krakow. I'm currently waiting for an Uber. This is our last off day before we have our show tomorrow, and then we're off to Warsaw. I've had a great time. This kind of landing point and having 3 days off in a row has been, frankly, a bit of a unicorn of an opportunity. Most times when you're on tour, you maybe have 1 or 2 days off in a row. So, but going into this week, we will have 5 shows in a row. And while I'm looking forward to that, it's never easy to do 5 shows in a row. So I'm just taking advantage of this last day. I got ramen. I went to a convenience store to get some lotion because the girl has been ashy, like so ashy. We get our bus tomorrow, so that's gonna make things a lot easier. My luggage came, as you saw. So things are starting to look up. I think today I'm gonna practice by myself and just brush up on everything that I have to do for the show, because I'm here for music. I'm not here just to vlog and eat and walk around. So but I appreciate you guys for all the love and support, tuning in, liking and subscribing. This is probably the first time I've said that, but yeah, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, do all the things. It helps me. I really enjoy doing this, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All that being said, I did continue to be a tourist and walk around and see the sights, because Poland is a really beautiful country and Krakow is gorgeous. The way the sunlight was hitting the buildings was just something that I hadn't really gotten to experience in a very long time visually. And the churches were also gorgeous. So I really felt like I needed to take the day to do that. I also ran into this random Game of Thrones themed store and saw some pretty cool memorabilia. And then after that, I kept walking around a little bit more and got hungry. So in true fashion, I stopped and got some food. And this time I got pierogies. Growing up in Minnesota, there was a fairly large Polish population. So I had gotten to try some what I would think are pretty authentic pierogies from that time. But this is, pierogies from where they come from. And they were so tasty. I had like a red wine vinaigrette that I was able to kind of sprinkle on top, and that just added so much to it. And then I also got borscht. I love borscht. It's delicious. It's earthy. It's warm if you want it to be. And that was awesome. And then I ran into Tony, the keyboard player from PMJ, and he heard about the vodka bar and asked me to show him where it was. So of course I showed him where it was, and then of course I had to get a vodka flight, but I got all caramel and like 2 chocolate toffee vodkas, because once I know what I like, I'm just gonna get that. And so I did. Very good. This one I think is chocolate with coffee. Also very good. I don't know. I think everything I got was incredible. So, as I wrap up my recap of my 2 days off in Krakow, Poland, I gotta say I had a wonderful time. Were the stairs weird? Yeah, but that doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, I ate good, I drank really good. I got my luggage, finally, and I had a really great time, and I started to really feel like, okay, tour is starting. Tomorrow we get our tour bus, and I'm going to show you that in the next episode, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. I will see you soon.